Hello there! Would you like to know how honey is made? Would you like to visit a bee farm? Well, today we're going to take you there. To show us around his bee farm and tell us how he gets his honey, we have beekeeper Jacques. Be excited and come join us as we explore the honey-sweet world of beekeeping. Today we're visiting the bees he keeps right in his own backyard. When people think of bees, they think about being stung. Ouch! But bees are actually very helpful insects. But just in case, Jacques has a special bee-proof suit to protect him from the bee stings. This special hat Jacques wears is called a veil. It has a net to protect his face. He also wears gloves to protect his hands. Notice how he has long sleeves and pants. Now he's all covered up. Jacques also has a secret way to keep the bees peaceful. Shh, watch. The smoke reminds the bees of a forest fire, and they retreat to their hive. Wild bees make their hives in old trees or rotten logs, but Jacques makes special hive boxes for his bees to live in. One hive can have 30,000 bees. If all the people in Colombia were bees, we would only take up 4 hives. The bees make the inside of the hive all by themselves. Bees make honeycomb out of wax. The honeycomb is where they lay eggs for new bees, store pollen and nectar, and where they make and store honey. Each hive has only one queen. The queen is the only bee that lays eggs. Almost all the other bees in the hive are worker bees. Worker bees are always girls, and they are the ones that collect nectar, build the hive, and keep the hive clean. Honey is what the bees eat. It's also what we eat. To make honey, the bees first collect nectar from flowers. Bees can fly up to 5 miles away from their hive to find flowers. They store the nectar in their stomach and fly back to the hive when they have enough. The bees then have to throw up the nectar from their stomachs into a honeycomb. Ew! The nectar is very watery. To turn it into honey, they flap their wings and evaporate some of the water. The nectar becomes thick and syrupy. Now it's honey. Bees have to make sure they have enough honey in the summer so that they can have something to eat in the winter when there are no flowers. But bees are very hard workers, and Jacques gets to take the extra honey they make so that we can have some to eat. Thanks! This is where Jacques gets the honey out of the honeycomb. What do you think is the best way to eat honey? Keeping bees healthy can be a hard job. Jacques has to make sure the bees have enough food. He also has to make sure nothing but bees get in the hive. When an invader does get in, it can be very dangerous for the bees. These combs were destroyed by another bug, the wax moth. If you ever enjoy eating honey on your toast, or with apples, or just right off your finger, you can thank Jacques for all his hard work taking care of the bees. And you can especially thank the bees for all their hard work making the honey. Thanks for watching. See you next time.